Okay, so after I finish off the last video, I decided to fuck ass around and do a couple other things that I didn't think anyone would really want to see me trying to do. One of them, if you recognize the area, was trying to get the Zietengrat bow. I've been trying for about an hour and a half and haven't been successful. I'm not going to try again whilst you're watching because, like I said, I never played the international version, only the original version. So even if it does pop up, fuck, I have no idea of what the timing is actually like, other than it's tied to that little kid about to lift his arms or some shit. So I don't really want it to finally spawn in front of an audience and then fucking fail. So I don't read any of that. It's really doubling up here. So I'm currently on a skyship to, I think it's back to Nell Burner, which you may remember was we were imprisoned. So this is either going to be really stupid or really bad, but it's going to be one of those two things. What? Oh, I think this cunt's been trying to chat up the stewardess or some shit, and forget my own mother, the mother who raised my sister single-handedly. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what he's trying to do. And for some reason she doesn't want it, and yeah, he's gonna fucking keep going for it. So basically he's Hamilton nightlife. Right. And this game that he's talking about, like, in real life this game's pretty fucking stupid. All it is taking every route on the sky taxis, as far as I know. So taking the taxi from Rabanasta to all the different places, then going to each of those different places and taking the sky taxi to all the other fucking places as well. I don't know about you, but that's not enough to, well, okay, it is pretty impressive, but it's a bit of a waste of fucking time too. Maybe I just have to travel on 6 ships. And maybe I'm judging him too harshly. Still a fucking creep though. Her and all of her sisters said no. But yeah, no, not enough. Okay. Yes. That's all I fucking came here for. That's all I fucking want. As I mentioned, I was trying to get that Zietengrat bow for maybe about an hour and a half hands-on. It's pretty fucking tedious and I'm a bit irritable, so I'm going to be probably swearing at things a bit more than I want to. Anyway, here we are in Nell Burner. We're in the aerodome at the moment. I'm not going to spend too much time looking for chests. One, because you guys are here, and two, I think I'm going to be coming through here quite a bit. Yeah, man, I'm heading into town. Right. Now, as I mentioned, Nell Burner is the same place where we were chucked in prison. In-game time, real, like, real time, this would be approximately somewhere between, you know, 2 to maybe 5 hours since we broke out. So somehow within the span of less than a quarter of a day, these fuckers have completely forgotten what we've looked like, and yeah, we're free to roam around the same place we were just imprisoned. But back in our hometown, where no one knows we're criminals yet, we can't fucking go anywhere. I think there's somewhere where you can actually find that hole that you're throwing down. No. Alright. So I'm going to talk to this guy here. And... yes. Yes. I've still got the base weapons there, the original weapons on everyone, so this will be actually the first upgrade of offensive weapons since I started, really. Don't know if I can, oh fuck it, it's just Varn as well, so I don't even have backup if shit goes pear-shaped. Mage Masher. Don't know if I have enough license points to unlock it yet. Not enough license points to unlock it, and can't even fucking find it. Alright. I'm off to a brilliant start. Yeah, sorry, I kind of have no idea what I'm actually going to do at the moment. I know what I'm supposed to do, but to find the bow you have to get on the air taxi from one location to another, and now I'm at that other location. Well, I presume the fucking taxi goes in both directions, right? So yeah, basically I'm just going to go head back to the critical path and then follow that until I fucking stop following it. I'm gonna go private cabin so you guys don't have to watch the trip. Okay, that's fucking bullshit. I'm going private cabin so I don't have to watch this trip. Right, so you guys should be back to your dancing white smiley faces. Enjoy. Fuck, I don't even think there's any way to change that. I don't know. I could hum music. I fucking won't, but I could. Alright. Now, if I recall correctly, we are trying to find Penelo. I got no mission mark or anything. Yeah, that shit wasn't that common back then. You know what, we didn't fucking give a shit back then. We read everything and we followed directions and we got where we're going. Now that we've had mission markers for fucking ages, I don't know what the fuck we did without them, but I seem to have turned into an idiot without them. It's like autosave. We never used to have autosave, and now it'd be kind of fucked if they took it away. I'm gonna presume she's at McGallows. Yay!
Vaughn, is it really you? I heard you got took off to Nell Burner.
The Imperials will need more than a dungeon to stop me.
You broke out of a dungeon? Whoa!
Hey, try and keep it down, would you? Penelo isn't around, is she? Out on a delivery, maybe?
Nope, haven't seen her all day. Not like her to up and skip out on work like that. Miguelo's not here either. He went running off somewhere a little while ago.
So much for my big welcome. I guess everybody's busy.
I got my hands full watching the shop, and old Darwin had something for me to do, but I can't get away.
Old Darwin, huh? Tell you what, I'll go see him for you.
Really?
Well, nothing better to do.
Alright, so apparently it's not Dalen or Delan, it's, you know, Darwin. No, I don't think we actually talked to him in any of the previous videos. I just kind of said that we had. Don't know what it is about him, but I kind of like the way he fucking talks, to be honest. Kind of reminds me of yeah, a villain from Arabian Nights if they weren't a fucking dickhead villain. Sorry everyone, just checking a text from someone that, I don't know, it could be one of the two people that's watching it. Here we go.
Well, look who we have here. Heard you were sent off to Nell Burner.
And I got out of there as fast as I could. But it was all worth it, down. Here, look at this.
My, quite a treasure you've got there.
Well, you know, I couldn't have done it without your help.
So, there is more to this gutter child than first meets the eye. Vaughn had an errand, a simple favor to beg of you. I was going to ask that kites to go, but I should think that you ought to do. No, I think you're just the one. There's a fellow by the name of Azalas, and I need you to bring this sword to him.
That's a sword of the old order.
Speak my name when you arrive. That should be enough to get you in to see him. I've made a note on your map showing you where he can be found. Mind you, you are to deliver the sword to him personally.
I will. Hey, Dal, do you think I can get you to do something for me? I need you to find out where Penelo is. I wanted to show her what I got from the palace, but I haven't been able to find her anywhere. Can you let me know if you hear anything?
You can just leave that to me.
Thanks, Dal.
And so it is done, but will it be enough to remind him of what the order once meant?
Well, that's handy. Is like right around the corner, and Darwin could have just fucking done it himself, to be honest. Balzac.
Then what do you make of Andor's proclamation? Are you suggesting they fooled even the Marquis?
What if a judge killed the king, not the captain? That would explain everything, wouldn't it?
In that case, the captain would be brother to a judge. How are we to trust such a man?
Now there is the Bosch that I remember.
Then will you fight again at my side?
His word alone convinces me of nothing.
I'd take his word over that of a mouthpiece Marquis.
Then you name Rex liar with it.
My brother was no liar.
Just the opposite. Rex was the witness they needed. They had to make it appear as if I killed the king. Rex bears no blame. The fates have willed it.
So this is Rex's brother. Your words may convince a child such as this, but they weigh far too lightly on the scales for my taste. Our paths will remain separate.
Do you not think Amalia worth saving?
I hold men's lives in my hands. I must see foes in every shadow. The night we moved against Vane, he knew. I will not chance such disadvantage again. I must treat you as I would Andor, as I would treat any better of the Empire.
Then what will you do? Hold me here in chains? Some things never change, do they?
Listen to me, Bosch. Your cage may have no bars, but it is a cage. The eyes of the Resistance watch unblinking.
Let them watch. I know something of cages.
That's right. Amalia's in the Resistance.
Then you know her.
Sorta. We met just before we got sent to Nell Burner. I've known nicer people.
Our paths keep crossing, yours and mine. It's more than coincidence.
It's annoying.
I'm sorry. Allow me one last annoyance. A favor to ask. I want you to take me to Balthier and cage birds need wings.
This makes us even.
Even?
For Nell Burner. We couldn't have done it without you.
Alright, so, yep, now we've got, Bosch back. Someone who's watching this, Carl, has mentioned that everyone's scratching their head back in that, Nell Burner place, like there's fucking lice everywhere. No, I don't know if anyone else has been noticing. I didn't until he mentioned it. But a lot of people are fucking scratching their heads here. Well, of course, no one's fucking doing it now that I mentioned it. I don't know if this is a cleanliness thing or and they're all out in the desert and got sand everywhere. But they also mentioned that everyone seems to be some sort of Chris Hemsworth looking motherfucker, which, yeah, I'm gonna agree on that one. There isn't a lot of variety for sure between all these people. I've also gone the wrong way. So, you know, fun stuff. Thanks, Carl. I'm going to blame you for that because I can. And you're a text away from any reply since you're not replying on the stream itself, so... It's a pretty ridiculous laugh, yes. Okay, he's a pirate. I'm guessing he's at the pub. Alright, it says right at the bottom of the screen. Now, if I were a thirsty sky pirate, where would I be? You know, if I was a sky pirate in general, there's probably a million other fucking places I would be than here. But, you know, there seems to be one pub in town, so that's where we're going.
A lot of kids lost their parents in the war. Mine had already died before that. The plague took them both.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's okay. It's been 5 years now. After that, I lived with my friend Penelo and her family. Then the war came. I
am sorry.
You don't have to keep apologizing. Really, it's alright. I know it wasn't your fault. I see that now.
Thanks, Carl.
You didn't kill me.
You never pick up that old touch typing or anything like that?
It was the Empire.
Just giving you shit though, it's all good.
Trusted you. And he was right.
I presume Balzac will be the one person in this place that looks like Balzac, although, as we mentioned before, there isn't a lot of variety in some of the character models here. Most.
As I said, a misunderstanding.
What I am understanding is it's Penelo because of you.
What? What about Penelo?
Oh, Vaughn. They've taken Penelo. And there was a note for this Balzac. Come to the Museum of Minds, it said.
It's Begamnon. He was in Nell Burner.
If anything were to happen to that sweet child while I've a parent's memory to consider, you're going to go to her aid, and that's that. That's what you sky pirates do, isn't it?
I don't respond well to orders. You do know that the Imperial Fleet is massing at Bujaba.
Fine, then I'll go. You at least have an airship, don't you? Just get me there and I'll find Penelo myself.
I'll join you. I have some business there as well.
An audience with the Marquis, by chance?
Balzac, just take us. And this is yours.
The guards are toying with us.
I toy with no one.
Make yourselves ready. We leave soon.
Right.
Yeah. So, not a lot of questions being asked between these people. Boss just straight up said, I'm fucking joining you guys. Van at least tried, sort of asked if they could join him. Oh, sorry, Carl. Just a little too shit at touch typing? Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Not that I was judging. I've judged, but judging, no. Oh, back to the fucking aerodrome again. Okay. Now, if I have these people in my party at the moment, I'm going to leave Bosch alone until I'm a bit more into swapping him in. Like I've mentioned before, I am trying to keep these at roughly about half an hour. But I don't want to end on a bunch of talking by the characters either. So I'm going to update these licenses a bit to equip the weapons that we picked up back in Desert Fortress run by Desert Idiots, and I've got one hunt currently in progress that I haven't even started, so probably go do that, and probably end it there. That should end at about 30 minutes, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna leave doing anything properly until until I'm back into it properly. Alright. Now, I accepted the hunt way before I even did the first one of these, but after the video where I went in and tried to kill a T-Rex with a stick, so what you haven't seen is way back then I accepted a hunt for a monster called Thextera, or some people pronounce it Thextera, and when I went to the area I just had Van. I couldn't access the license board, didn't have any access to gambits or anything, so I pretty much just fucked off, so I didn't have to do everything with all the basic attacks. So since I fucked off back then, I'm gonna fuck on all the way back, and yeah, go fight Thextera. And yeah, we'll probably end it there. Probably end it once I take the hunt back to the person that sent us, actually, just so I don't fucking forget to do it later. And the person that sent us mentioned something about hugging the western wall. Not in a I live in the desert and I'm full of moonbeams sort of hug, but as in fuck it, you get where I'm going with this? So either come where I'm going with this or don't. Alright. Now that big thing, that should be yeah, that's Dexter. Now if you're playing the PS4 version, there's also a trial mode that's been added, where it's basically 100 floors of enemies, and you go fight through them, and there's chests in the areas that if you beat them, they carry over to your if you find them and beat that level, they carry over to your main game. Thextera is pretty much the first enemy of the second trial. I'm not sure myself, but I've read that if you defeat enemies in the trial mode and then come back into the main game, they transfer over to your beastry as well. Or maybe beastry is the Scrivener trophy. Anyways, if you get a 100% beastry, you unlock a trophy for that as well, which I know a lot of people don't necessarily care. We made pretty short work of Thextera apparently, so maybe I should have just come and done it earlier, because that was not even a challenge. I wasn't even fucking paying attention. Where's we going with this? You know, there was something I said like a few sentences ago, I fucking don't remember what it was. Oh, yes. I know some people don't really give a shit about trophies, and yeah, that's cool, or achievements. And I get it, I fucking love getting them, but I'm not a platinum hunter or anything. But one thing that I do like about this particular game is that back when this came out, there wasn't achievements or trophies or anything like that, at least not on consoles. But what this game had in the clan primer, which is what holds your beastry and your hunt information, is the Sky Pirate's Den. And what this acted like is sort of like a trophy case. So not all of these have PS4 trophies. A lot of these are just in-game milestones that you can get to, and when you've reached them, you get like a little animated 16-bit character put in here, and when you click on them, it's like, hey, you've been awarded the Wayfarer, you've been awarded Chocobo and the title of Wayfarer for getting 50,000 steps. That's not fucking hard to do. Awarded the Balzac trophy and the title of Assault Striker for attacking over 300 times. That's not fucking hard to do either. But as you go through, there are many more that can fill up this area and starts to look kind of lively, and I think it looks kind of cool. So even if you don't like trophies, you could maybe still you know, give hunting those things down a bit of a go, at least just to fill up your Sky Pirates den. Well, you know, fucking don't. It doesn't really matter to me, so just do whatever matters to you. Yep, I'm still going the right way. Now I'm presuming I remember where the guy was that sent me this trophy. He was like the one guy in the pub apart from the owner that had an actual name, which is generally a good indicator that the NPC that you're looking at is going to be somewhat important. Alright, you see what I just did, I see what I just did. Let's not talk about it. Now, one thing about this bar, a lot of bars have, like, you know, kind of cool, enticing names, or, you know, named after something that if you like to drink, that if you like to fucking drink is somewhat pleasant. This one is called the Sand Sea, which kind of sounds like a cool name, but a sand sea is just another name for a rolling desert full of nothing but fucking sand. You know, it's about one of the driest things you can come across. So it's not really something I would associate with drinking, but well, fuck it, I don't live out in the sand. Maybe that would be what appeals to me if I was an alcoholic sand dweller. Alright, this guy here, Getsley. And we're going to talk to him, get our prize. I'll end it there and then go save when you're not watching. Alright. Yes, I brought down Thextera. Now he says this isn't much. If I bought a head guard, I think it's about somewhere between 100 and 200 gil. Teleport stone's pretty fucking useful. And 500 gil? Now I don't know what the exchange rate is into real life dollars because there fucking ain't one. But gil, you know, it's physical currency, so not like paper currency where, you know, we've just got a note that says $10. These are, you know, like gold bits and stuff like that. So I'm gonna say that 500 gil should be at least $500. Oh wait, but this game comes from Japan, so 500 gil is probably 500 yen. It's probably fuck all, really, actually. Alright, never mind. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna call it there. So we started off after my failure to find the Zietengrat, went to the useless prison full of useless people that run things uselessly, and then we go in and fought a really technicolored wolf. And yeah, I know a couple of you are watching live, although it's probably fucking delayed actually. So thank you guys for watching. It doesn't tell me who the fuck you are. I'm guessing one of you's Carl. And thank you for anyone that watches this after it's you know, saved after I finish. Alright. Have a good day and cheers.